is there a way of processing the emotions organically without even knowing that it's happening?
Yes. And I'm sure many are finding ways to process. The way I see it is that we're all in process. We're just, most of us are processing unconsciously. So most of us are releasing our emotional states. Very few are resolving them. So every time I get upset and I blame another, or I tell a story, or I try and manipulate another person so I feel okay about what's going on, then I'm releasing my emotional state. I'm not processing it, I'm releasing it. Right? And I'm actually creating more emotional debris around me that is at some point going to be processed. It's only when I actually go to the causal point and allow myself to be with those states without condition that I actually bring them to a point of resolution. But that's deeply uncomfortable because now it requires that I contain my emotion, not sedate and suppress it, but actually contain the emotional experience without judgment, without story, without going into the behavior about it. And that's an art form. And you don't just, apply that because you know it intellectually. It requires daily practice. It requires living in that way. And if I look at my own experience, I'm really shoddy at doing that. I mean, I've been at that now for years. There's nothing easy about it. I wish I could say I'm getting really good at it. No, every day I get up and I'll get smacked over. It's not about getting smacked over. It's not about getting upset. Because these emotional states are coming up for everyone to process. I'm very dubious about anyone who says to me, I've done it all. I'm enlightened. I'm completely an awakened being. I'm completely dubious about that. I go, yeah, you're in denial. You're stuck. Anyone who tells me, okay, I've done it, I've cleared it all, is someone to me who's saying I'm stuck or I'm in denial. Because the way I perceive the journey that we're on as human beings at the moment, we are individually and collectively at the moment processing generation and generation of unintegrated imprinting. And at this part of our journey, we're in the midst of emotional processing. That's kind of like the theme of what's going on, is where our memories of the past are coming up to be processed. The memories are surfacing. And so if I'm alive, I'm processing. That's it. If I'm alive, I'm processing. If I'm not processing, I'm probably just pretending to be alive. I'm not really living. Right? And I'm sure that everyone is getting their stuff, and what we either respond or react to it. That's to me what separates the wheat from the chaff. Response or reaction.